A very good morning to all my dear students. How are you all? I hope and I pray that you all are fine and you all are doing your work with full sincerity. Are you doing it? Yes, I know that all my students are very much attentive and they all are doing their work very sincerely. As you all know, I'm your English teacher, Miss Priyanka, and in today's class, what we are going to do is, we are going to do the exercises of chapter number 7, determinants. But before that, I will give you a brief about the chapter, that what we actually are doing, and then we all will move forward toward the exercises, right? So, as I told you, the concept of determinants. What are determinants? Determinants are the words used before nouns when referring to a specific or general thing, to show possession or to tell how much or how many, right? So this was the exact definition of determinants. I told you about the articles a and the. I told you that the indefinite articles are a and the definite article is the, right? And we also talked about the determiners of quantity or quantifiers, right? Then we discussed about the difference between much, many, little, a little, the little, few, a few, the few, and then we discussed about any and some, right? This was the whole thing that we had done before this class, right? In the previous classes we have done. Then we learned about determiners of distribution. So what were the determiners of distribution? Yes, there were the words like either, neither, each, every. All these determiners show the distribution, right? And the next was demonstrative determiners. Demonstration. This word demonstrative determiners came from demonstration. It means I'm pointing out something. This book, that box, those boys, these cars, right? So if I am pointing out, so at that time I am making use of demonstrative determiners. Next word, interrogative. As you all know that what are interrogative? Yes, when we hear this word interrogative for the first time, we understand that here we are talking about the questions, right? So what were interrogative determiners? They were what, which, whose. All these were interrogative determiners that we discussed, right? And the last type was possessive determiners. The word possessive came from possession. It came from possession and it shows the possession. There are determiners like my, your, his, her, its, their, are. All these are possessive determiners, right? So this was the whole concept of determiners which we have discussed till now in our previous classes. Now what we are going to do is, we will be moving towards exercise number A, that is given on page number 46 of your book, and you have to fill the exercises in your grammar book with the help of pencil. Exactly, you will not make use of pen and your handwriting should be legible, it should be beautiful. Okay, so let us move towards exercise number A. Fill in the blanks with suitable determiners, right? First is dash hat is this. So the first determiner which we can fill here is whose hat is this. Next is dash house does he live. Which house does he live? These two are interrogative determiners. Next is don't you like dash car? Don't you like this car? Right? Next is the winter sale is on in dash shop in the area. In every shop in the area, right? Next, It is a pity that dash child will help his mother. That no child. What I have written? No. Okay. Next is dash customer loves our dishes. So we can fill it with every. Every customer loves our dishes. Next is 7th one. Please distribute these flyers to dash customer dash visitors, to all visitors or to his visitors or to her visitor or to all visitors. You can write either. I can write here to each visitor, or you can write to all visitors. Okay, to all visitors. Next is neither document has dash signature on it. Has the signature on it. Okay. Next is dash mementos are to be given only to guests. So you can write these mementos or you can write those mementos. Okay. Accordingly you can fill it. There were dash people waiting in the rain for a glimpse of their favorite star. There were many people. There were many people waiting. Okay. Dash man standing there is dash in dash red shirt is a friend of mine. The man standing there in the red shirt. In both the blanks you are going to fill the. Okay. The in the red shirt is a friend of mine. Next is the stadium is near dash building. Is near the building, or you can say near that building. Right? You can fill any of the suitable determiners, but it should be correct and it should fit into the sentence. Okay. Now we will talk about the 13th one. He will take dash luggage with him. He will take his luggage with him. Okay. Now the last one, the 14th one. There are dash ways to bake a cake. There are many ways to bake a cake. Right? So now we have done exercise number A here, and it is completed, and we have filled all the suitable determiners in the exercise. Now students, let us understand the concept of specific and general determiners. This concept is given on page number 46 of your grammar book. We will be studying this concept. Specific and general determiners, right? We use a specific determiner when we know exactly which thing or person or people we are talking about. When we talk about something exact, right? Exactly, if I'm talking about this girl, so I'm not talking about any other person. I'm talking about this girl. If I'm saying that boy, so I'm not talking about any other person. I'm specifically I'm talking about that boy. So when we talk about someone exactly, at that time we make use of specific determiners, right? So in specific determiners there are three parts, right? So what comes under the specific determiner? It is the definite article, the. What is the definite article? The. If we make use of the, at that time we are making use of specific determiners. In specific determiners, the second thing is demonstratives. Just now I told you, if I'm saying this board, so I'm specifically talking about only this board, right? I'm not talking about any other thing. Okay. So we when we make use of demonstratives, at that time we are using specific determiners. And the next is possessive. This is my book. I'm not talking about any other thing. I'm talking about particularly, specifically this thing. At that time I am making use of specific determiners. Now we have the general determiners. So what comes under the heading of general determiners? Under the heading of general determiners, we have the indefinite articles. What are indefinite articles? A and an, right? These are the indefinite articles. And also there are things, or also there are words that do not tell you specifically something, or that do not point specifically something, so we take them in general. And for example, a few, a little, more, some, they are not telling the exact thing, they are just talking about something generally. So these are the two type of determiners. First is specific, when we talk about something exactly, and general, when we do not talk about something in an exact manner, right? When we speak about people or things without saying exactly, then we are using general determiners. And when we are talking about people or things specifically or exactly, at that time we are making use of specific determiners. Are you clear with the concept? So this was the concept of specific and general determiners. Now we will do exercise number B on page number 47, and we will complete it. Okay, students? Students, now we will be doing exercise number B. Fill in the blanks with determiners given in the box below. So there is one box given in your book, and you have to choose determiners from that box, and just you have to fill them. Number 1 is she had dash free time the whole month. She had no free time. Okay. Next is it cost me dash money to go for a vacation. It cost me a lot of money. A lot of money. Next is only dash people survived the rebellion. Only a few people survived the rebellion. Next is dash apples are rotten. Throw them away. Some apples are rotten. Throw them away. She drinks dash variety of coffee. She drinks neither variety of coffee. Okay. Next is dash sister has watched any of the Harry Potter movies. Neither sister. Right? What we are going to fill in the blank? We are going to fill neither. Okay. Next is she spent dash day sleeping. She spent whole day sleeping. And the last one is I want dash more sugar. I want a little more sugar. Right? Now this exercise is complete. Okay, students? Now students, let us do exercise number C. Rewrite the sentences using correct determiners. The first sentence is, they did not see some tigers in Sariska. So what will be the right sentence? They did not see any tiger in Sariska. You have to make the changes. Any tiger. Right? You have to write the sentence. They did not see any tiger in Sariska. Not any tigers. It will be any tiger. Okay. Come to the second one. It is a man in white uniform is a naval officer. So in place of a, you will write the. You will write the man in white uniform is a naval officer. Come to the third one. It is that two girls help one another. So do we use that for plural? No. So what we will write? We will write these in place of that. We will write these two girls help one another. Instead of that, we can write either these or we can write those. Okay. Now come to the fourth one. Fourth is the latter part of the movie was really interesting. Fourth sentence is absolutely correct. There is no need to make any changes. Put a tick mark in front. Moving towards the fifth one. Mr. Austin is an oldest teacher in the school. So instead of an, you have to remove an with the. You have to remove an with the. What you have to write? Mr. Austin is the oldest teacher in the school. Okay? Come to the sixth one. I am writing it here. Sixth is, your school is next to mine. You will write, your school is next to mine. Okay? Seventh sentence, sorry. Anmol took away a little sugar I had in the jar. So you will write, Anmol took away the little sugar. Instead of a, you will replace it with the. You will write, Anmol took away the little sugar I had in the jar. It means almost he had taken everything and nothing is left in the jar. If we talk about the eighth sentence, then we have, this cake has no eggs but it has a few cocoa. So what we can write? This cake has no eggs but it has some cocoa, not a few. Instead of a few, you will write some. And the sentence will be, this cake has no eggs but it has some cocoa. Okay? Come to the ninth one. It is, please pass me a salt. No, instead of a, you will write, please pass me some salt. Please pass me some salt. Okay? Now come to the 10th sentence, which is, which time will they come? So instead of which, you will write, what time will they come? Okay, so this is the exercise all about where we fill the suitable determiners. I explain you the different types of determiners, about the demonstrative, possessives, right? And I told you about the articles, and then we talked that there are two types of articles, and we talked about all the exercises. Now what you are going to do is, you have to do all the exercises in your book with the help of pencil, and you will be learning all the exercises thoroughly, and you have to do the homework which I will be giving you on app in your notebook. And if I give for your book, then you have to do the homework in book. And you all can submit your homework in the app. Do you have school app? Yes. So you have to send the homework through your school app, and then I will be sharing the feedbacks on your work. Okay students, I hope that you all will do your work very sincerely. Thank you class.